Greg, when I evaluate someone's putting stroke, I look at several different things. First, let's look at the down the line view. This lets me see your posture, and I like what I see here. I have Tiger on the right. Good putters will try to get their eyes somewhat over the golf ball, pretty close to the golf ball. Some might be slightly inside the ball, some may be slightly outside the ball. But as a general rule, you want your eyes over the ball, and you are doing that. The other thing I like to see is the hands hanging under the shoulders so that when you swing the hands toward your target line, the hands are swinging right under the shoulders. That's what I call the gravity line. If you set your hands outside the shoulders, either too much inside or too much outside, gravity will tend to pull those hands under the shoulders, and it makes it difficult to have a consistent swing pattern towards the target under your shoulders. So setting your hands under the shoulders lets gravity assist you in keeping them on that line versus fighting you to keep them on that line. So that's very good. And that is usually accomplished by tucking the elbows in a little bit. If you had straight arms, you'd tend to reach too much. So by tucking the elbows into your sides, which is what you'll see most pros do, they'll have some angle in their elbows. You're able to put your hands under your shoulders. Very good. Now let's look at your putting stroke from a face-on view. Your setup looks very good, a very natural, comfortable width of stance. Your arms are forming the Y position, so that's very good. I'm going to look at Tiger's stroke first. As he goes back, his backswing goes to about right here. I'm going to mark that. As he follows through, he goes to about right here. I want to point out that when he completes his follow through, his eyes are still looking down at the ground. He did not turn his head to watch that ball roll away. So he's putting through the ball without turning his head to follow the ball. He'll come to a complete stop before he looks. And then when he does look, he will still keep his putter in that same position. So now he's looking, but he's holding his follow through, he's holding his spine angle, he's holding still. So he'll putt the ball before he turns to see the ball. The other thing I want to point out is his follow through is slightly longer than his backswings because he has a smooth acceleration through the ball. Let's look at your stroke now. That's basically the end of your backswing. I'm going to take it till your putter stops. So you have a fairly long follow through. So it's going to basically right here. So you have a very, very long follow through. Also, when your putter does come to a complete stop, you can see that your eyes were not down. When Tiger was at that complete stop, his eyes were still down. And so you have a tendency, as you hit the putt, to immediately start turning your head to follow that ball. So one of the things I wanted to work on was to putt through the ball without seeing the ball.
Eyes on the ground after the stroke and hold your finish. That's key. Hold it. Don't look. Whatever that felt like, try to copy it. Go to the next one. Whatever that felt like, try to copy it.
Greg, this was your performance in the cluster drill after we had worked on putting and holding your finish without looking. And you were trying to hit 3 balls with the same stroke. And if you were successful, all 3 balls would be clustered together, small enough cluster that you could throw a hula hoop around them. And this was your execution of that drill.
And then a smooth acceleration through the ball. Hold your finish. Very important. Hold. Good.
At the beginning of the putting session, you were turning your head and watching that ball immediately upon impact. And now you're keeping your head still and putting to a hold finish. Very good. Now you're feeling the putt before you see the putt.
Copy that same exact stroke. Same back, same through, same hold. Good. Next. Same back, same through, same hold.
Hey, I'm good.
You're very good.